Hello, hello, hello. Hi guys, it's Micah again. Micah Ranks back with you with another video. And today, we are gonna rank some Dcoms. Some Dcoms. That's what we're gonna do today. So guys, I almost said today. Anyways, Disney, I grew up on that. Do you hear me? I grew up on Disney. When did I start watching? I think I started watching Disney probably in 2010, probably when I was like 8 or so. I don't remember. But I started watching Disney Channel very early, okay? I think I remember the first show I saw on Disney Channel was Good Luck Charlie. I was at a neighbor's house and she was watching Good Luck Charlie. I was like, oh, this looks interesting. So I go over to my house and try to find the channel on my cable, and well, I've been watching it ever since. Let's get into the ranking. The number one tier is going to be Elite. That's the most close to my heart. My favorite shows of all time, movies of all time. Then we're gonna have Iconic. They were some great shows. I really enjoy every bit of them, but they're not my all-time favorite. Then we're gonna have I Enjoyed It. We're gonna have a tier called I Enjoyed It. Then we're gonna have a tier saying not really, it wasn't that good. Then we're gonna have a tier that says trash, just complete trash. We don't like that movie. Halloween Town, iconic. I just remember watching that show every Disney Channel Monstober. You see, with Disney Channel Monstober, my favorite time on Disney is Halloween. Okay, I love Halloween, and so every year on Disney, I will make sure that I sit my butt down and I will tune in to every movie and series special that I can get my eyes on to watch. So every TV show that's doing their Halloween special, all the movies that they always bring back every year, plus the new movies that they would bring each year, love it. Love every bit of it. Like I said, Disney is in the world. Understand that, please. Okay, so even Monstober, instead when I was going to primary school, I would write, when it's October, instead of writing October in my book, when I was heading my book up, I would write Monstober. I don't write October, I write Monstober. I think I even done it like once or twice when I was in college too. I just wrote Monstober because writing October is boring. Come on, get with the times, girl. Anyways, so Halloween Town, iconic. Like I said, watch that movie every Halloween, still watch it over and over. Chef's kiss. Smart House, I'm gonna put Smart House in I Enjoyed It. Okay, I enjoyed it. It's not a show that I would rewatch like crazy like Halloween Town, but I enjoyed it. It was a really great movie. I can give it that, okay? It was good. I've only watched it once, to be honest, but it's not one of the Disney shows that I would have on repeat. So basically, iconic is like the shows that I have on repeat, but at the same time, not my all-time favorites, if you know what I mean. You know, you have those shows that you'd watch on repeat, but they're not your all-time favorites. Yeah, that's what iconic. That's what the tier iconic is all about. Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. I watched this like 3 or 4 years ago, and I was saying, how did I not know this in my Disney days? Because I did not remember seeing this on Monstober. I probably came and I didn't watch it. I don't know, but I watched it. I was really impressed. I was like, ooh, this is good. I enjoyed that movie, so I'm gonna put it in I Enjoyed It. It's not one of the movies that I watch over and over again, but I enjoy the show and I would watch it again, but not like on repeat like I do the movies of Iconic and Elite. But love it either way. Halloween 2, Calabar's Revenge, also iconic. That's also another movie that I'd watch over and over and over again. Okay, I'm gonna put my leg down. Cheetah Girls, the Cheetah Girls, Cheetah for life, Cheetah Sisters. It's not even one of the songs, but it's similar lyric to one of the songs. But anyways, Cheetah Girls. I'm gonna put that one in iconic because that show was iconic. Yo, Cheetah Girls, come on. And we're talking about specifically the first one. Um, the first one, the second one. So yeah, no, let's be real. No, I enjoy the first movie. I'm gonna put that in. I enjoyed it because I think my favorite one is the second one. I don't know what it is with Disney franchises, but for some reason, I always prefer the second one. Like for High School Musical, I prefer High School Musical 2. For Camp Rock is just it's natural for the first one. But even Descendants, I prefer the second movie for Descendants. I don't know what it is with the second movies, but that's always my favorite one out of the three. You know, but Cheetah Girls, I enjoyed it. That's the category we're putting that one in. Pixel Perfect, I remember watching Pixel Perfect. I don't know if I watched the entire thing, but I actually remember watching it, and I actually enjoyed it. So I'm gonna put that in. I enjoyed it. Stuck in the Suburbs. Oh my jeez. Oh gee. Anyways, I love Stuck in the Suburbs. It's such a good movie, honestly. Love Brenda Song in that movie. I remember trying to remember, like, I keep remembering a movie. It's like vaguely, I'm like, what movie is that? And then I saw it again. I was like, oh, Stuck in the Suburbs. That's the name of it. Because I remember remembering seeing something for a very long time, and I just couldn't figure out what movie I was remembering scenes from until I rewatched it, and I was like, oh yeah, it's this movie. Because I remember seeing the scene where it's like the pop star and he was giving up a backyard concert or something. And that's the scene that I kept remembering. Even now, that's the main scene that I remember. But it was a really good movie, and I enjoyed it. So I'm going to put it in. I enjoyed it, for sure. Halloween Town High. Oh, there are 4 Halloween Town. Right. I know that. I know that, right? I keep thinking it's 3. And sometimes I think it's 4. And sometimes I don't know whether it's 3 or 4. So, okay. It's 4. It's 4 movies. 4 movies. Okay. So, also... gonna put that one iconic because I love all the Halloween Town movies, even the 4th one. Even the 4th one. Twitches, iconic for sure. Should I put that in iconic? No, I'm gonna put it in I enjoyed it. Why? Because I don't remember ever rewatching it a lot, but I do remember liking the movie. So Twitches, yes, I enjoyed it. High School Musical, the first one. I enjoyed it. Don't kill me for this because I didn't put it in iconic. Please, just please. But High School Musical, the first one, it was good. It was really good. So I'm gonna put that in. I enjoyed it, but it's not one that I would like rewatch. The only one that I would rewatch a lot, which I would put in iconic, is High School Musical 2. That's the best out of the 3 to me. Okay. Wendy Wu Hope Common Warrior. I actually watched that one last summer. It was good. It slapped. I love it. But I'm gonna put it in iconic because it is one of those movies that I'll watch over and over. It's like one of those comfort movies, you know? I love it. Cheetah Girls 2, iconic because that one was the best one. In my opinion, that one was the best one. Return to Halloween Town. So, I didn't know about this whole change of character, or I didn't recognize it till more recently. I think sometime last year or the year before. I didn't know that people hated this movie so much, which I found really weird because I kept thinking, oh, all the Halloween Town movies are great. And I actually thought that the Return to Halloween Town, I actually thought this one was the 3rd one because all these years, like I said, I did not know that there was 4. Sometimes I think there's 4, but I keep going back to there's 3. So now I know there's 4 of them because I've watched all of them, but it's like it's not registered in my mind that I watched 4 of them, 4 movies and not 3. So because you know Disney, they're trilogies, so you keep thinking everything is 3, but this one is 4. Okay. But Halloween Town, Return to Halloween Town. I actually really love this one. Don't kill me. But I didn't see anything really wrong with it, to be honest. I rewatched it again after finding out that people hated it, and I feel like that kind of lessened my liking for it, which I really hated because other people's opinions shouldn't affect me, right? It shouldn't. And it's a really good movie, but the reason why people didn't like it was because they didn't bring back the same main character in it, which was weird. I don't remember why they didn't do that. Because honestly, it was recently I realized that there was a different person in the 4th movie I just watched them all as a kid. I never really recognized the difference. I just remember watching all of them and enjoying every movie. So I'm actually gonna put it in iconic. Don't kill me, okay? Don't kill me. Even people say that's a lesser movie and people don't acknowledge it. But like I said, I remember watching every one of these movies when I was little, and I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't even recognize that there's a different person. I just remember enjoying the plots and the characters and the magic. I honestly didn't see that there was a different girl, because I remember each time I remember the movie, I keep remembering two different girls. But I think I had a little battle in my head in terms of which girl was in the movie, but I just remember loving the movie and enjoying every bit of it. Okay, let's get off of Halloween Town now. Jump in. I have watched, but I've only watched but once. And I'm gonna put that one in. I enjoyed it. I remember that scene when these two kissed. I was screaming. I was like, ooh la la. So love that one. That was a good one. I enjoyed it. High School Musical 2. Iconic baby. Iconic. I love this one. This one is the best one out of the three. Take my word for it. Twitches 2. I'm gonna put that in, and I enjoyed it too. I know they're really good movies, and so that's why they're in that category. But they're not the movies that I rewatch a lot, you know. But it's still good. Camp Rock. Can I say elite? Elite. That is one of my all-time favorite movies you're talking about. So that's my all-time favorites. What do you mean? Camp Rock. That's my baby right there. That's my jam. Camp Rock, elite baby. The amount of times I've watched Camp Rock, it's not even funny. It's not funny. I could sit down and watch Camp Rock right now, every bit of it without skipping. If I can rewatch the entire, that's another requirement for being an elite. If I can watch the entire thing over and over again without skipping, that's elite quality, baby. That's elite quality. And I don't think I've ever watched Camp Rock and skip it out. I watched every part of that movie. Camp Rock's the win. Anyways, all right. Cheetah Girls World Tour. I don't remember enjoying that movie that much. It was still good, so I'm gonna put it in. I enjoyed it because I know I enjoyed all the Cheetah Girl movies. Dad Naps. I actually watched that one, but once. I'm gonna put it in now. Really? Should I hear everybody saying it was a really weird movie, but I can't say for sure because I haven't watched it in a very long time. But it was okay. I'm just gonna put it in not really. It's not trash or anything, but it's watchable for like maybe one time in your entire life. Princess Protection Program. Yeah. Now I am torn between elite and iconic because I really do love this movie so much. But is it one that's the closest to my heart and one that I'll rewatch? I know it's a movie that I'll rewatch because I rewatched this movie. But Princess Protection Program, I'm thinking iconic. I'm sorry. Iconic. Because we don't want to have too many movies in Elite. Then Elite wouldn't be that special, right? So iconic. Love it. Wizards of Waverly Place movie, also iconic. That was one of the best Disney Channel original movies ever. Starstruck Elite. That's my baby. I would watch that show over and over and never skip a beat, never skip a scene, never skip anything. Oh, no. I love Starstruck. Oh my god. I am tired of saying I love it. I am passionate about it. Harriet the Spy, Blog Wars. I actually watched that one. I think it was last year or the year before when I had Tubi TV, and Tubi TV really made me watch a lot of movies because every time I go on Tubi TV, I see my type of movies. Those little kitties magic shows and Disney movies and Nickelodeon stuff, I see a lot of that in Tubi TV. And every time I go on Tubi TV, I would watch a movie because There's always something there that I see instantly that I want to watch. I don't have to search for a movie. I don't have to look for trailers. I go on Tubi TV and I know I'm going to watch a movie. I know I'm going to end up watching a movie. That's what Tubi TV did to me. I love that. It was a really good one. I enjoyed that. But I'm going to put it in I enjoyed it because, like I said, I've watched it but once. I've heard about it for years, but I've only watched it once, and it was on Tubi TV, and I enjoyed it. I'm going to tell you that I enjoyed it, but it's not one of my Disney movies that I rewatch a lot, so it's going to be an I enjoyed it. 16 Wishes, that's my movie. I don't even know how many times I watched this thing. So many times, it's not even a joke. The amount of times I've watched 16 Wishes is not a joke. Do you hear me? By the way, guys, this is my real personality. I'm not pretending for the camera. God knows I'm not pretending for the camera. If you know any of my friends or people that have known me, where I worked over the summer, girl, that guy was one of my supervisors was like, drama, because he knows my personality and how I behave. And hun, this is not for the camera. This is me all day, every day. Okay. Just putting that out there because I don't want to be looking at people and be like, oh, she's just another YouTuber pretending for the camera. Hun, this is my energy. Get over it. Anyways, 16 Wishes, I think I'm going to put that one in iconic because it's one of them that I watch so many times. Yeah. Camp Rock 2, also in, yeah. Should I put it in elite? You know, it had some really great songs. But the thing is, I've watched the first Camp Rock a lot more often than I've watched the second one. And so for that reason, I feel like I'm going to put the second one in iconic because it's still really great. Camp Rock 2, the final jam. I remember being so biased to Camp Rock that I was so blinded to how great Camp Star was. Because the other day I was looking at some TikTok edits and people talking about it. And I was just starting to realize that I was so biased. Why was I like that? Because everybody loved Camp Rock, so everybody's going to be biased to Camp Rock. But Camp Star brought it. Camp Star brought the spice. They brought everything that was needed to win a competition. I feel like Camp Rock was way too laid back in this movie. Do you hear me? Way too laid back. And I am not about that. Okay? If you're trying to win a competition, you need to bring it. But I still enjoyed the movie nonetheless, so iconic. Sweet Life, the movie. The Sweet Life movie. Sweet Life on Deck, I'm gonna put that one in. I don't know what to do, because I don't know if I've watched it enough for it to be even in iconic. I'm gonna put it in I enjoyed it, which I feel bad for, but don't worry. If you watch my Disney Channel series ranking, Sweet Life is very high, like elite, if you know what I mean. So don't get upset about the movie because the series is very close to my heart, and that is in elite when it comes to ranking the series. Okay. Lemonade Mouth, and I actually have a folder. This is my high school folder, and Lemonade Mouth is in it. Okay. Do you see that, girl? Ooh. Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure. Oh my god. I remember when this movie came out. Every time I kept missing when Disney would put it on. The premiere, I missed it. The couple of other times after the premiere, Disney Channel put it out, and I still missed it. Until I think it was one Saturday evening, I finally caught it on the channel. And that time we had like one TV with cable in the house. So it was a fight to get the TV to watch this damn movie. And when I finally get to watch it, all the fighting for that TV was worth it. Okay, it was so good. But I'm gonna put it and I enjoyed it. You were expecting more, weren't you? Yeah, me too. But it was good. It was good. Geek Charming, girl. Honey, Sweet Pie, Hun Bunch. I have watched other rankings. And people did this show dirty, and I don't like it. I don't know why I am so into this movie. I don't know why my heart is so attached to this movie. I don't understand it, but it's elite. It is elite for me because I've watched, this is one of the Disney movies that I've watched probably the most times ever. When I say the most times ever, I am not kidding. I probably watched more than Camp Rock, and I've watched Camp Rock a lot. Honey, be for real. Geek Charming is... You see, when I did my top 20 Disney Channel movies, this was number 1 on the list. I feel like it's still number 1 in my heart. It is still number 1 for me. I don't know what it is about this movie that drew me in, but this is top tier, baby. Come on. Hello? Come on. Yeah. Good luck, Charlie. It's Christmas. This was a really good one. I'm gonna put it in I enjoyed it because it was a really lovely movie. Frenemies. Frenemies. Iconic. Radio Rebel. Radio Rebel. We got the beat. I enjoyed it. Let It Shine. Disney Channel. Disney Channel have a hit on their hands. This show is a hit. This show is a hit. Do you understand me right now? The show is a hit. A hit. Disney Channel did right by this movie, honestly. They were on to something when they put this thing out. I remember when it just came out, like in 2012. Every time that Disney Channel would drop that movie, every time they would show it, I would be there watching it from start to finish, from start to finish, from start to finish. Honey, elite. I'm so glad that Disney did this movie. I've never been so glad Disney had done a movie ever. Elite for Let It Shine, please. Girl versus Monster. I put it in I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a good one. Teen Beach Movie. I'm gonna put that in iconic. That was so awesome. Cloud 9. I'm gonna put it in I enjoyed it. I probably watched it like twice though. Zapped. I watched it, but it wasn't like it wasn't so great for me. But it wasn't trash either. So I don't think any movie is gonna be trash, to be honest. But Zapped, not really. How to Build a Better Boy. That's the same year too. That was actually a tad better than Zapped, so I'm gonna put that in I enjoyed it because that one was really good. Bad Hair Day, I enjoyed it. Yes, Teen Beach Movie 2. I'm gonna put that one in I enjoyed it because I really do prefer the first one. Shocker. Yeah, because I was here just talking about how I prefer the second movie, but not OT. Probably because I watched the first one way more often than I've watched the second one. Descendants, the first Descendants. Iconic. Adventures in Babysitting. Not really. I watched it and it was like Descendants 2. Iconic. I don't know if any of the Descendants movie, I don't know if I love this Descendants that much to be in. Alright, so pause. My video stopped here. So basically I was saying Descendants 2 is gonna be an iconic, and for Descendants 3 I expected so much more because when Disney Channel was showing us the trailers for Descendants 3 I had high hopes for it. I was so excited for it, and then I still enjoyed it, of course, because it is Descendants and it is one of the best trilogies Disney Channel has ever put out, but I don't think it was good enough to be in iconic because I hate when shows put our expectations up so high and then the movie isn't living up to what the trailer was telling us. So that is why I'm just gonna put it in I enjoyed it. Okay. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my Dcom rankings. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and see you in my next video. Toodaloo.